How's that, sports fans? All right, ready to drop. Probably hot as all get out, so if I do this quick, I can let it down without hurting it. And voila! We have a nice little recess there, a relief for the threads. So now this is all faced off square to the thread. And I'll probably run this die over it by hand and make sure it's clear all the way to the bottom. Because this is the part that adjusts in and out. Need to open it up a little bit. Slide this on out. Tighten that back up. Take a break and turn on the air conditioner. I'll be back. Well, we're back at it. Got the first piece threaded here. Had to stop and go get some dinner. Now we're going on. You see here, we've done this part. Got a square shoulder right there. A little relief I've put in. Now we need to make this that sticks out for the slot. 0.268 and it is 0.268 in diameter. So what I'm going to do is change this bit to one that I can plunge in and get that all taken care of easily. Had to stop and go cook dinner for tonight. Wife and I bought a barbecue grill, and we've been cooking out on the grill for a while. Barbecue pork chops, I like the thin ones, slathered with sauce. Had must have barbecue pork chops, grilled asparagus, and bacon wrapped cream cheese filled jalapenos. A nice watermelon after that. Can't get much better than that. Alright. Let me turn on this camera so you can see what's going on there. This part of this thing is where I'm actually making this part here that fits in a slot. So I want that to be just on the money. Guess another way, if I can get it in there, is to do it this way. Hang that on the side of that bit. And move it over. Excuse my fat fingers. It's right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit strong. So if I screw it up, I can always trim it down to the exact one there. Okay. Move you guys over. I had a little light that was up here, and the stupid magnetic thing went out on it, and it's no bueno for nada. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go a little bit faster. I'm going to switch this up into speed range 2. magic fluid here. Gotta lock it, Steve. Didn't have it locked. That's why it was chattering so much. Another reason it's chattering so much is it's down below center. I should have checked it and made sure I had a shim underneath it, because this is a little bit smaller bit. What I'm doing, I'm just eyeballing it up against the center of that. When you get down to those close tolerances like that, you can eyeball it close enough. Just quickly turning into one of those what not to do and what to do and what to change as you're doing it. Much better. Okay. I do believe I've overshot it. Second evaluation, I think my first shim was the one to use. Now I'm getting a lot of vibration, and I'm wondering if that collet is tight enough. So what I'm going to do is tighten it up some more and see if that helps us. And when I did that, it sucked it back in because I made it tighter, so you don't just blindly plunge in again. Didn't help much. What I'm going to do now, see if we can make it better, get rid of all that, is resharpen that bit, or at least tone it fine. You see what we've done so far. You notice I'm making everything with this set up in the collet so that everything is on the same axis. It's concentric with everything. I'll cut that off and everything will be finished. Need to measure that and see where we are. At 182, I'm going to set up my mag indicator for my table travel. And what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to set it here. Then I'm going to run my table over. Scoot it back some more, it looks like. Maybe a lot more. Well, maybe I got enough, barely. One in there. And I'm going right up to that. And I'm going to set my 0 there. So now I've got the edge of the tool lined up with the inside of that cut. And I know that is 180 in there. And I want it to be 158. So what is that? That's 22 thousandths. So I'm going to back my, let's go back up there to 0, or on 0. I'm going to pull my tool out. Then I'm going to go to the right, 22 thousandths. There's 1. That's 23. Then I'm going to take a test cut. And I'll measure. Then I'm going to set my 0 again. And come back off. And we'll measure that out and see what we got. Got 152. So I'm 6 thousandths too strong. So what I'm going to do is come back over this way. 6. That's 6 thousandths. Now remember, I haven't cut the diameter of that outer screw yet, this outer part, so I got room to play. $157. I'll buy that. Now I need to know what the diameter of this is. $751. Get a little clearance here. Clearance. You know, it takes a little while to do that. Once you've done it, you got it set up. $131,000. And I need to be roughly got plenty of room there to cut off on that diameter. So let's get the outer diameter, then we'll go to the inner diameter. Away. Take the mag. And we're gonna hold, you guys hold on. I'm going for a ride. Well, that one won't work. I'll take you off, put you. Have to. Need you in place right now, so I'm just going to get you out of the way. Get a little clearance here. A little clearance. You know, it takes a little while to do that. Once you've done it, you got it set up. So I need to take 30 thousandths off. I don't know if you can notice this. On this dial I have clips that I can switch around. I marked a 0 there. They're used for, you can do different tools and set up different depths for those tools. You even got clips on this side that can do the same thing. But I know I need to go 30 thousandths more. I'm going to split it in half. There's 9 and 16 right there. Go 15. Within 1 thou. Close enough. Now, diameter of the, oh, I'm sorry, you guys are going for another ride and I didn't tell you. I need to get this finished. This is finished. I need to drop that diameter down to the size of the slot peg and then cut it off and we're through. What do I want that slot to be? 268 is what I said. Set that to 0. Come over here to 268. I'm going to lock it down so it won't move on me. And then I can measure fine like this. See? I watch Pakistani truckers and they'll take these calipers and they'll take the, I watch Pakistani truckers and they'll take their calipers and they'll mark them to what they want and then they'll use them to scratch lines on their metal. Makes me cringe every time I see it. But I did lock it at 268. And I've got that exact spacing there, and if I put that up against my tool and the shoulder of the nut, I can get the same effect without tearing up my expensive tools. You guys are in the way again, did you know that? Scoot over, let me in here. Thank you. Like I'm going to have to take off a little more of that sidewall to get what I want, and it's not going to hurt it to be a little long, so we're going right there. Okay, now when I'm ready to part it off, that's where I'll go to. But I'm not really ready to part yet because I need to cut that other dimension down. I can steal wool here. Bob sure is running smooth tonight. Once I figure out all the things that are making him not want to cut just right, he works really nice. Okay, 268 is also what I need for that dimension. So we're going down to there. That is 380. Zero it out. 380. That's where we're going to go. So let's see what we can get it in there. $268. 0.5. That's pretty close. All right, just need to finish that off to the other, part it off, and we will be in possession of a new screw. All right, ready to drop. Probably hot as all get out, so if I do this quick, I can let it down without hurting. Do this quick, I can let it down without hurting it. I think I'd benefit for dropping that center that parting tool down a little bit. I'll be back after I turn the air conditioner on a while. It's hot in here. I know you guys just like to go for a ride. I don't know how close that one is being centered. We will just see. Over here, guys. All right. Now that's pretty close on the center of that one. Now we got that set up. We swing you guys around. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Lock you in place. Flip you around and get a small bit, 1/8 inch. It's about the width of a hacksaw blade. Tell you, the older I get, the more help I need. Pretty close. God knows what it'll be when I get as old as Don. Oh, he's doing pretty good for his age. You see all the dadgum construction work he's done? He's nearly through with that garage. His door finally came. They got it installed. Hang the pegboard and got most of the walls finished. I didn't talk to him today, but he seems to be doing okay. You know, I'm not even going to drill a hole. I can use that little hole in this thing to start my saw, no problem at all. Line my saw up on that, take a few cuts, file it off a little bit. We got us a Gib screw. Don does. I gotta make me one. Let's see if I can find a vise to hold this thing in. I call it vise. I've been so busy the last couple of weeks. I ain't even had time to open up packages. Maybe we can do that tomorrow. I did show you, it says go around 12 times. I lost count. To show you how those stones turned out. All kinds of stuff. Bought my wife a little gasoline pump for her storage tank for her lawnmower. Just got to have time to put it all together. Got a cool mist unit there, I know, for the grinder. And a couple other boxes. I don't recognize what they are, but now I got this set up. Let's go over here and finish this dadgum screw. Got it set up in the only 5C collet that holder I had around here. Guess I give away my other ones. Where could I put you guys? I'll go up here on top of the heat treating oven. So that'll be good. glasses on, got a hacksaw, and I can sit here and line it up on that screw I made. Pretty good. I think that's enough. Unfortunately, like my I see collet closer, I've given all of my gunsmith screwdrivers to my son. I'm going to just have to make do. That's going to be a good fit. And the file I was using to do that is a tapered file. It's real thin on this side and it gets thicker on that side. So it kind of matches a screwdriver wedge. And this screwdriver here fits in there really nice. So I think that's what's going to work. Don't like files or don't have files, get you some. They make your life a lot easier sometimes.